Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm doing look number 2 with the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. I had several of you guys request that I do a look using the purple shades in this palette, so that is what I did for you today. So if you would like to see how to do this eyeshadow look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so first I'm just going to be priming my eyelids with my Believe Beauty eyeshadow primer, and this is in the shade Universal. Just kind of like a flesh tone color. Just gonna blend that in with my Sigma P86. First I'm gonna go in with the shade Love You a Latte. And I'm just using a blending brush to blend that in my crease. This is a dual-ended brush that I got out of one of my Profusion eyeshadow palettes. But just any kind of just fluffy blending brush will work. I'm gonna go in with the shade Want a Piece of Me. And just right off the bat, I'm gonna go ahead and mist it with a makeup setting spray. So I just packed it on the brush there. I'm just gonna mist it. I just want the shade to be really intense. And also, whenever you use a makeup setting spray with an eyeshadow, it's just gonna help it like stay on your eyelid that much better. I think it just really helps to just lock it on. Next, I'm gonna go in with PSL and Chill. And I'm just gonna do the same thing with the shadow, like I just packed it on the other side of the brush, mist it with the makeup setting spray. And I'm just going to kind of pack that on here on the last like third of the eyelid and kind of take it over on top of that other purple shade. Then I'm going to grab the shade in Spice of Life. And I'm just applying it with this Wet n Wild small concealer brush. And I'm just patting it right out here at the very last, like kind of outer V area of the eye. And I'm going to go back and blend this shade in the outer V as well. Then I just got some more of that shade on my Morphe M506. And I'm just gonna blend that here in the outer V. I'm just going back with Love You a Latte. And I'm gonna blend the edge of the purples here in the crease and just kind of also like warm up like the top of my crease, because I know those purples can be like a little cool tone, so this just helps to like warm things up a bit. Just going back with Want a Piece of Me, and I'm just kind of making sure that that is up high enough on like this first part of my eyelid that it didn't get blended away. And I definitely did get fallout with some of the shades that I use, so I highly recommend to do your foundation after your eyeshadow. I went ahead and did my foundation, blush, highlight. You know, I did my face makeup. So I'll have the products that I use listed down below in case you are curious. So now I'm going to go ahead and finish out my eyes. And for my brow bone highlight and inner corner highlight, I'm going to use this shade in Whipped Cream, which is this color here. I'm going to use some of this shade in Spice of Life on my lower lash line. And I'm just using my Morphe M431 brush to smudge that here. I'm going to use this shade A La Mode. I'm just going to kind of blend right in here. Just kind of blend it with the highlight shade. Okay, I'm going to try something different today. I have yet to try to apply these little half false lashes without liner. I don't know if it's gonna look weird or not, but we're just gonna attempt it today. And yeah, so these lashes I've showed you guys in my other videos, but to get the full lash, I have been taking these Ardell Wispies in the 113s and cutting them in half. And I've actually, this little portion here that I have is like from the front half of the lash. So I'm just gonna apply just a little bit of mascara to my natural lashes before I apply these false ones on the outer corners. I just want to coat them just a little, not a lot, because I'm gonna go back after I get the lashes on and they dry and add some more mascara. But I was just using this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara on my lashes. And then for my lash glue, I'm just using this Duo 2-in-1 lash adhesive, or brush on strip lash adhesive. And I'm gonna use the dark one. Maybe I should use the clear, but I've used the dark lash glue on this other times. So I feel like it might be kind of weird to use the clear since I've already done that. And literally all I do is just like paint just a thin layer of this on. It's kind of hard to show you guys in the camera because it wants to focus on my face. Whoops. But I just paint. I'll show you how much I paint on here in a minute. So I paint on about like, hopefully it's focusing there, about that much. I don't feel like it's 100% focusing, but I think you guys get the gist of it. Now, I'm just going to get a hold of these lashes. I'm just using my tweezers. I'm just gonna place them first. And then I'm just gonna grab the edge. Gonna place them there. And once that glue dries a little bit more, I'll probably go in with my eyelash curler and kind of like curl them with my natural lashes to get it to look a little bit more like they're blended together. Okay, so I'm a little bit scared that if I use an eyelash curler, this lash is gonna come off. Like I had a little bit of trouble getting that to stick down. So what I'm gonna do is, and plus too, I feel like they're already curled up pretty good. I don't want them to be like all the way up to my brows. I'm just gonna take mascara and like focus it on the first half of my lashes, just because these need to get darkened up so it kind of matches with the outer corner. And then I will run some mascara through the last half, but just mainly focusing it on the front part. Something else too that you can do to kind of help, which this is a bit tricky, but if you kind of paint mascara on the first part of the top lashes, it'll kind of help to blend Okay, and then I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lashes. Alright, so that is this makeup look done. I know I had several of you guys request that I do some looks using the purple colors in this palette, and I really like the way that this turned out. Like, it's purple, but it's not like too in your face purple. I don't know, I think it looks really pretty. So I'm just gonna read out of my devotional book real quick for you guys. And if you are curious about this little devotional book, I'll have it linked down below. But the scripture for today is Deuteronomy 31 verse 8. The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Trust Him. He's got you. May you rise up today with the full assurance that God has your back. He is with you, for you, and actively working on your behalf. He does for you what you cannot do for yourself. May you do for Him the one thing you can do. Trust Him with your whole heart and embrace joy along the way. Grace and peace to you this day. So, yeah, I just love that. I just always feel like these go back to just being strong and courageous, to just trust God and He's gonna take care of you. I feel like I say that every time I read the devotionals, but it's very true. And just the different things that I've went through in my life, like going through my divorce and my dad being in a terrible accident, I learned to put my trust in God. And yeah, I mean, there are still some days where it's hard to do that, but it's like every day, the more that you can do that and build your trust and faith in Him, the easier it's going to be to not worry and stress and just give it to Him. So today I'm probably not going to do an outfit of the day just because I am running behind and I have to get going. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial today. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and I will be doing some more looks with this Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. I really love this palette. I think it is a beautiful one for fall. So if you have been on the fence with this palette and you're like debating on whether to get it or not, I definitely feel like it's a palette worth getting. I mean, I have a ton of eyeshadow palettes in my collection, but I think this one is just really pretty for fall, and you have like a good variety of shades in here to create different looks. So yeah, I highly recommend it. But I hope that you guys have a great day today, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye.